Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Enewtabie here, and I want to talk about a figure I got today in the mail from Amazon. This was originally delayed by a few days. It was supposed to ship. It's actually supposed to have it probably Monday, I think. But then I got an email that says delayed. But then it arrived today, so glad to take a look at it. Before we get started with this, if you have not, please think about subscribing to the channel. Like, share, all that good stuff. I really would appreciate it. It will go a long ways towards helping the channel. Also, think about becoming a member. So, this is IG-12, Grogu Anzellan from third season of The Mandalorian. This is IG-11 when they rebuilt him and made him so Grogu could control him. Very cool. This is a deluxe card here. I only got one, not keep on card. But the card is pretty cool. Got him right there doing the little joysticks. This is the no, yes controls. So, and then flip around the back here. Clever Anzellan droid smiths up refurbished IG-11 salvage parts into a palatable frame for Grogu, who can operate the droid body like a vehicle. Stripped to base motor functions, the droid has been renamed IG-12. So, I already got IG-11. I actually got him pretty recently again. I kind of got out of TVC, but got back in and picked him up. So, got him on card. But this one, we're taken out of the box. But yeah, we got a little Anzellan. Good grief, look how small this dude is. Got Grogu fit inside, and then we've got blaster rifle, which I think is kind of like the same one that he had originally, but I don't think he ever used one in the third season. So this is kind of last I've seen of him. I think they refurbished his parts or something at the end. Didn't they make him into a stat? No, they rebuilt and made him into a cop, like a cop robot. But he was wrecked fighting the Praetorian guards. So, yeah, that's VC 358 blue card. This looks pretty good. All right, let's open up, take a look at the figure and the accessories. All right, so you get a blaster rifle. I think it's very similar to the original one. Doesn't really have any paint, just black plastic. Nice detail, though. Still don't remember him using that, but you get one. Get Grogu, very small. Hands, arms do move up, so you can control the stick. Head does move, and that's about it. Looks fine for this size. I mean, this is super tiny. This is you gotta realize how small this is. This is we have a tape measure that's gonna work here. All right, so this dude is not even an inch tall, so like 3/4 of an inch. So very tiny, but it looks pretty good. And then Anzellan, which is very cool. You see him in the sequel movies. Got some nice detail. You can see the goggle. You can see the hair. The arms do move. Got a little pouch around there. The legs don't move. But even smaller. This guy is, I mean, if Grogu is 3/4 of an inch, then this guy is maybe 1/2 an inch. Look at the size difference in the two. But his paint is very small. So that's that. So let's bring in IG-12. One thing I will say, the joints on like his arm right here, I feel like this is going to break. This one bends. This one doesn't want to bend, so I'm not going to mess with it because it's already got a little bit of stress around the line right there. But the head will rotate. It's got 3 different rotations here, so you can move it however you want to. The shoulders will go around, out, elbow, wrist rotates. You got this piece that pops off right there, so you can put Grogu in there. So if you want to, you can just set him in there. Get his ear, you got to get his ears tucked in there like that. Move his hands up, and then you can plug in the controls, and there you go. You can have him driving IG-12. Legs move up, rotate, knee, and then you got hinge right there. So yeah, but these joints are very thin. It looks nice, nicely detailed. Could have been used some more paint here. It's kind of gray, dull gray. Seems like it could have used more paint. There's a little bit there on the arms. This hinge is like really loose right there. But this arm, I don't know if you can see it or not. But it's got like stress right there. Me trying to bend it. It won't bend, and I'm not going to snap it. But it's unfortunate. It's so tight. But let's just fix it in with season 3 of The Mandalorian. You can let's see how we do this. You can put his gun in his hand some way like this. If you want to rotate the gun around and have him using that, you can do that. That's the option. Now, if you also want to take the panel off, you can also have the Anzellan in there. And he's smaller now. He can fit in there. You can pop the panel back on. And if I put it on right, let's see if we can do it behind the camera. There you go. So you can see him behind there too. So kind of depends on what you want to do, how you want to display it, but figure's pretty cool. Did it need to be on the deluxe card? I don't think so. Probably not. Just based on what you get. I mean, you get 2 small figures, a weapon. I'm not sure why this was on the deluxe card. Sometimes I could see things being in deluxe, especially in those boxes, but the cards, I don't really understand that aspect so much. But yeah, the little guy's cool, man. I like the little Anzellan guys. They're so small. They're able to fix droids. Grogu looks good in there. You just gotta plug the ears in there. They fit in there. And there you go. Plug that back on. If I can put it on right. Tabs in. And there you go. You can have him like maneuver him around. And eventually, hopefully we'll get Moff Gideon, Praetorian Guards, and can kind of recreate that whole scene. We already got Mando and Bo-Katan. So there we go. IG-12, Grogu, and the Anzellan. Yeah, the only thing I can say bad about it, I think the figure looks pretty good. This arm joint, you can see it here. Let's see if I can flip it around here. See that joint right there? See, it just doesn't. God, I hate that. See, it doesn't want to. Not want to be in right. I'm afraid that's going to snap right there, that joint. That's the only bad thing about such a thin arm on the figure, being a droid like that. It's real good chance of that breaking. But overall, pretty cool. Like the way it looks. And it fits in with the rest of the collection. Thank you for watching the video. I do appreciate it. That has been VC358, IG-12, Grogu, and Anzellan in Season 3 of The Mandalorian. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you down the road.